We also see that there will be a vote on a separate amendment to this bill called the Fourth Amendment is Not for Sale Act. Tell us a little bit more about all of this, and will these changes get you on board?
So what you saw the other day was the efforts of many of us who are trying to protect American citizens' liberties to push this piece of legislation back into the committee to make them bring up and have an open rule process where we can actually amend it to the point that American citizens' liberties are not being violated. Gina, you hit on two very large components. Number one, that there should not be a provision within FISA, the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, that allows the intel community to conduct surveillance on American citizens without a warrant. Period. Period. That should be the end of the story. The second thing that we're trying to make sure that we have an opportunity to vote upon is Warren Davidson's amendment. And rather than making an amendment, what they've done is they've separated it out, and they're going to try and consider it as a separate bill that says that the intelligence community cannot go around the warrant provision by purchasing data through many of the outlets that we all recognize are available out there right now, whether it's through social media, Amazon, or whatever else. And so the last thing is to reduce this extension out for a 2-year period. And so by doing that, that's where the rule will come forward now. As you guys know, the general public may not, but in order to consider the bill, you have to pass a rule first to consider the bill. So we've said that as long as these provisions can be considered, then we will vote to support the bill, the rule. That means the bill can be considered. And now people are going to have to go on the record and vote and explain to their constituents whether they think that the federal government should be allowed to conduct surveillance on American citizens without a warrant, or whether they should not be able to do so.
Congressman David Brody here. So does that mean you're a yes on the rule but no on the bill, or where are you exactly? And then
so I'm going to vote to support this. I'm going to vote to support this rule so that we can debate this piece of legislation now, because they have brought forward the provisions and they are going to allow us to at least have a vote to see if the United States Congress will stand up for the American people and vote to place an amendment on FISA, the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, that prohibits the United States government from conducting surveillance on American citizens unless they have a warrant.